guys, and welcome to Myrneth. It's an adventure map that I found, made by Spec. And I went through the tutorial a little bit just to see how the gameplay goes, so we'll get through there pretty quick. I'm really interested in this. It sounds pretty cool. It's a short adventure map, but it should be pretty fun. So yeah, let's get going. Tutorial 1. Welcome to the tutorial. You are playing an adventure map designed for a single player. Multiple players are not supported. Please ensure that you are in survival mode by breaking the dirt blocks behind you. You'll find a lever behind them with which you may open the door. Do not break any other blocks. Okay, so here's the dirt. And we have a lever. Tutorial. Read the book in the chest before opening this door. We have read it. And the next chest. Tutorial number 2. Please test whether command blocks are activated and working properly by pressing the button on the wall. The output should be Hello World. If there is no feedback, please ensure that command blocks are enabled in your game. If the output works, you may use the lever to open the door. Press the button, Hello World, so it should be working. So let's hit the lever. Hello, Mr. Villager. Ooh, cake. Tutorial number 3. In this room, there should be a villager. Yes, there is. If there is no villager in this room, your server is disabled. Villager spawns. Only proceed if a villager is in this room. During the game, you will not be allowed to trade with villagers unless that is the specific task you have been given. Before you open the door, please make sure the difficulty is set to at least easy. You can eat the cake if you are hungry. Do not play on peaceful, as combat is part of the map, and hostile mobs need to spawn. Food management will also play a minor role in the map. Okay. And my difficulty is set on something other than peaceful. Tutorial number 4. Before you proceed through the door, take a look at the items in the wall. These are the only items you will be allowed to destroy or place in the course of the game. The glass in front of them not included. Do not break any other blocks, even if you have the tool to do so, or you risk destroying background redstone mechanics or skipping past large chunks of the map. You are also not allowed to place source blocks, for water and lava included. You may not destroy fire or use buckets to remove lava or water. You are, of course, allowed to fight hostile mobs. You may still steal from furnaces, chests, and collect mob drops and dispenser drops, but not take items directly from frames or dispensers. You may also craft and use any food, torches, armor, weapons, and potions. Spiderwebs may only be destroyed if you accidentally hit them in battle. Please do not deliberately remove them. Okay. So it looks like we have redstone, sunflowers, torches, carrots, wheat, and grass. Tutorial number 5. There is a number of possible exploits in the game mechanic. I'll guide you through the exploits, and once you know how they work, I ask you not to use them. Using them may glitch you into parts of the map that skip huge parts of the story and gameplay, or may even get you stuck. The first one is simple. You can hop into a bed through an open window. The theme of the map is medieval, so most windows will not have any glass. Nothing prevents you from teleporting into the bed from outside the house. Note, some houses may have no exit that you can open, or are not yet supposed to be enterable. You may spoil the fun or even get stuck or even get completely stuck if you abuse this system. Try it out, step on the pressure plates to make sure it is nighttime, then jump into the bed through this window. Okay. So we jump through the window, and we do not want to exploit this. Tutorial number 6. Another exploit is linked to horses. You can try it if you want, or skip it and go ahead. In the game, you will encounter horses and may be able to tame and ride them, but there are instances when fences are supposed to make some areas entirely impossible. By getting off a horse while close to a fence, you may accidentally teleport onto the wrong side of the fence. Do not dismount a horse while near a fence, or choose not to use horses at all. They have little advantage in this map. In some rare cases, horses might even teleport you through walls. This happened to a beta tester in this very room, which is why there is a metal door at the side of the wall. In case it happens again, you'll be able to get back. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to use any horses, so I don't think we need to exploit that. Test door. Example for a door placed open. Okay. Tutorial number 7, and key to the test door. Wow, this is a long one. One unique aspect of this map is the concept of wooden pickaxes acting as keys. Every single wooden pickaxe you find throughout the game is a key. The corresponding doors will have signs next to them bearing the exact name of the key. If the names on the key and sign don't match, you may not open that door. For instance, in this chest there is a key labeled Key Test Door, which we got. You may only use it to break a door that is named Test Door. There may be multiple doors with that name, but they will always match the key's name. This key does not open, for example, a door named Door Test, or Test Door Upstairs, or Test Door 2. Finding the key in the front entrance of a house does not grant access to locked doors within the house, unless they are labeled exactly the same as front door. Please keep in mind that keys may be hard to find. Make sure to double check every chest you open, because you may mistake a wooden pickaxe that is a key as a simple tool, especially if other tools are inside the chest. Doors are an exception to the break no blocks rule. Once you have opened a door by breaking it, you can then stand where the door used to be, look towards the ground, have your back face where the door would be in its open state, and then place it again. This way you get rid of it from the inventory and it'll look as if the door was open. Do not place doors anywhere other than in the original doorways. Got it. So we will take the key to the test door. This is the test door, so we can break this. And we can put this right there. It'll work. Okay, so we have all regular stuff in here. I think that's kind of symbolizing just random stuff in a chest that you need to look for a key. And, oh, there's the key to test door 2. I think we can get rid of these books. Actually, we don't need any of these tools either. And I don't see anything in there. And test door key 3. Put these on the hotbar. So we have test door 2, which we can break with this, because this is the key for this door. And we can put it back. And test door 3. And we have the key to test door 3. Alright. The story of this adventure map will be mainly told through books like this one. Apart from pure narrative content, there will also almost always be some form of gameplay hints in the book. For instance, the next place to go will often be hinted at. It's imperative that you read carefully and think about the content. It usually be relatively straightforward, but some hints may still easily be missed. For example, there could be a journal entry describing how the bandit was robbed, or has robbed the owner, and the location may be described. This could be a hint, and it be a good idea to check out that location in order to, for example, find the stolen goods. Speaking of stealing, if you choose to roleplay a thief-like character, please feel free to steal things. Emeralds are the currency, and the total amount you collected can be shared on the Minecraft forum thread for this map. Perhaps there's even some treasure far away from the actual story. Bonus points if you find Nemo. Oh, okay, we will try and find Nemo. Hit the lever. Tutorial number 9. This adventure map has a linear storyline, but is set in an open world. That means nothing prevents you from finding some books that reveal quite late parts of the story early on. You can choose to either only follow the hints that you've already been given in previous books and ignore other possible routes, or to explore. If you do so, you can again decide whether to follow the later hints or simply check for loot and then get back to the original series of tracks. If you have unintentionally skipped ahead, you will notice this at the latest of you find things or books that haven't been hinted at. To explain this concept, the following area will be a mini adventure on its own. You can choose to follow the books in the correct order or skip ahead and get the task completed more quickly. It depends on whether you care more about the story, in which case I ask you not skip too far ahead once the real game has started, or simply beating this challenge in the quickest way possible. So for the following scenario, I'll give you this piece of the story to get started. You're visiting your uncle who lives in a small island. He's got a house, and you'd like to go there and say hello. He'll probably be inside in his living room, and the door is usually unlocked. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is really cool. Alright, so this looks like a house. House of your uncle. Wooden doors need no keys. Okay, so wooden doors need no keys. Scenario 1. This is the first book. If you follow the storyline, the first step was to visit this house. Since you wanted to visit your uncle, if you come here later, now you'll get the introduction to the story. As you arrive at your uncle's house, you find it abandoned. However, you stumble upon a note written on a piece of paper. It appears to be a to-do list. And the item that catches your interest is, don't forget to take the potion from the basement. So there's a potion in the basement. Let's come up here. These will be used as save points. Even if you do not think it is really needed, consider resting every time you get a chance, especially in a dangerous environment. This will be very important later on. Okay, we shall sleep in the bed. So what's in here? Oh, we have a key to the shed door. Probably need that later on. Let's grab some food. So we said to go to the basement. Oh, this looks like a basement door. Hey, there's a hint. Go behind the building. The narrow area between house and the glass wall. Okay. Scenario 2, and a potion of fire resistance. If you've been following the storyline, this is the second note you have stumbled across. If you decided not to follow the storyline, you might have found this book before you found the first one. Even without context, however, the book gives you a clear indication of where to go next. You can decide whether to trace back your steps to find book 1, assuming you have not found it already, or proceed following the next hint. As you go into the basement of your uncle's house, you find a journal which contains an interesting looking entry about a cave nearby. I'll explore the cave today. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I have this weird feeling that I left something important at home, but I can't seem to think of what it is. Anyway, I'll head to the cave beneath the large tree now. To the large tree. Okay. Reserves in case you die. The other chest contains the book and actual potion. Use these only in case an emergency. I'm sure they're supposed to be of an emergency. Okay. So our next place is to go to the cave. That note said to go behind the house. Oh, look at this. Bonus 1. Places like this are where secrets are often hidden. In the real game, just saying. Okay. I'm gonna drop these off. Okay. Shed door. Hint. Go around the shed. Hint. Climb this. Climb here. This way. Ah, there's a chest. Cookies! And a bonus. Climbing or looking for cracks in walls is often a good way to get to places that seem otherwise impossible to reach. Remember that for the actual game, if your usual approach, mostly trying to find a key, does not work, think outside the box and use some more creative way to get into whatever place you are trying to reach. Just keep in mind that if you mustn't misuse the wrong key or break blocks. Try some climbing or crawling through narrow passages instead. The map has been tested by enough people to ensure you that you'll never be stuck if you just read every hint. Collect every key and remember to check for sneaky routes. You'll never be punished for not having stumbled upon something by pure chance. This game is not luck-based. Okay. So I have the shed key door, or the key to the shed door. So why don't we use that? Key to the cave. Scenario 3. Let's eat. Excellent. You found the key to the shed. There was no clear hint in the books that led to the shed, but the key itself was a hint enough. You'll need to use this next key to take it with you. Also, don't forget that torches are among the objects you may place and destroy. These could come in handy. Okay. So let's grab the torches. Oops. Put that back. So now we have key to the cave. I don't think we need the key to the shed door anymore. I wonder what this fire resistance potion's for. Looks like a blood trail. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Ah, there's a chest over here. Bonus number 3. This is a place in which, in the real game, lots of emeralds would probably be hidden. It is always a good idea to deviate from the path and look for treasure. As long as you find your way back. And don't forget about the story. Okay, cool. So we're looking for a cave under a big tree. Oh. This looks like it could be it. Haha.